They gotta earn my respect. I grew up in Crenshaw. I went to this here school. Or did you forget that too? You're the player, I'm the coach. You just worry about what you gotta worry about, which is getting that arm right. I'll take care of the team.
Yes, sir.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love All-American, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about All-American Season 3, Episode 2. This is the recap. Now, I'm going to try to get these recaps out to you guys every Tuesday. The CW, very strange, very strange. They don't really allow you to live stream their app on certain platforms, so like YouTube TV or Hulu. For some odd reason, the CW makes you wait the next day to actually stream this show on those apps. I mean, you can watch it live, the show live on regular TV, but in order for me to give you high quality images, I have to wait until it's available on those platforms. So we're going to just be dropping these recaps for you guys every Tuesday when I can. This is a new series for your boy. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do All-American, so we're going to do it, man. We're going to talk about it, man. So this is All-American Season 3, Episode 2. Let's begin the recap. Now, if I forget anything, you guys let me know. I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points. Now, this episode begins with Frosto. He's putting a whole lot of pressure on Spencer. He's telling him everything's his fault. He's the reason why Crenshaw lost to Beverly, because he left, and now he's just trying to come back to clean up his mess. And this dude was running his mouth the whole episode. I mean, I know he was pissing Spencer off, as well as Coach Baker, but Spencer did a good job of not allowing this guy to get to him, and he just wants to bring everybody together. Spencer ain't really trying to be dealing with all this negativity, but it seems like he can never escape all the negative drama. Now, Asher and Olivia, these two on TV, it seems like they're the perfect couple, like it's nothing going on, but we know deep down inside, there's always secrets. And of course, they both have their own secrets. Now, of course, we know what Olivia been doing over the summer. And we find out what your boy Asher been doing over the summer. We get introduced to Vanessa. And Vanessa is the daughter of the new coach. And she is introduced to Olivia. And Olivia instantly says, look, why are you here? So now we know something is up. We know something is definitely up with Vanessa. Of course, Olivia has seen her before. And at the beginning of the episode, we can kind of assume certain things has happened. And we get those answers later on in the episode. Now we get to your boy Asher, and he wants to get back on the team after shooting up all these steroids. He thinks it's cool that he can just jump back on the team. Like, really? You're the reason why Coach Baker is at Crenshaw right now. I mean, dude, you messed up. You're not getting back on the team. The coach tells him it's just not happening. But Asher, he's still going to be in that gym training, trying to stay ready at all costs. Now, your boy Preachy is out, and Coop goes to him and lets him know, like, look, the only reason that you're out is because of Tyrone's sister, Mo, and she's back. She's trying to act like everything is cool, but deep down inside, Coop does not trust her. She knows she has a motive. She's up to something, and Preach, of course, tells Coop, look, I will handle this. I will fix this. How many times have you heard your boy Preach say this? And how many times had he come up short? Well, we're going to see what he does in this episode, and it ain't looking too good in this episode. Now, we get back to the team, and of course, Coach Baker, he's tripping out because he's like, where's the team at? Like, this is all that we have. Of course, Chris tells him, look, a lot of players transferred, and then also Principal Carter, he upped the standards, the GPA requirements to play for the team. Now, Frosto, once again, is running his mouth. He said, we good as long as we have Spencer James. Keep calling him Coach Beverly. I mean, the dude is being very disrespectful. And of course, Coach Baker takes it out on the whole team. He's very aggressive. Spencer lets him know, like, look, you can't be that aggressive. You have to calm down, get to know the team before you start being so aggressive. And of course, Baker lets him know, like, look, you are the player. I am the coach. I run this. But we know at the end of the day, all this is going to do is come back and backfire on Baker, because this ain't Beverly. These guys are from Crenshaw. You have to talk to them and treat them a certain way before you are coming at them the way that you are, right? Now, we get back to the coach, and she tells your boy Jordan, look, you're going to be playing for your spot again. You're going to have to earn your spot, because from the looks of it, it seems like JJ is a good quarterback. So we're going to see exactly what you're going to do. And of course, Jordan, he's very insecure. He doesn't really believe in himself like that. We've been seeing it the whole series. This is something that his grandfather tried to work with him on. Jordan has to get his confidence up. If he's the star quarterback, he has to show it and be more confident at showing his talents. Now, Chris, after having an argument with Darnell, tells Spencer, like, look, maybe you should talk to the coach, and maybe you should push for me to be able to start, because y'all two are so close. And Spencer's like, look, man, that's up to the coach. I don't have nothing to do with that. He's going to make his decision at the end of the day. Now, Coop, very pissed off. She opens up her first check after doing this long tour over the summer, and apparently those zeros kind of low. She ain't getting nothing. Welcome to the music business. She understands this. Well, at least she's learning about this. And of course, she wants to approach Layla about this issue, because it ain't looking too good for her. Now, Vanessa, she decides to pop up on Asher, and Asher is looking like he's seen a ghost. He's like, man, I can't believe you're here. He's almost acting like he doesn't even know who she is. I mean, you don't remember Mexico? You don't remember clapping those cheeks? Because I know I would. But Asher, of course, he's in shock. He's trying to play things off. And she tells him pretty much, look, whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here. And that hopefully the next time we see each other, you don't be acting all shook. But your boy Asher, he does not want Olivia finding out, but we know Olivia already knows the truth. Now, Spencer, he goes to this doctor, and of course the doctor tells Spencer, look, you good. Your shoulder is good. We done ran these tests. Ain't nothing wrong with you. But maybe you got some mental issues, man. Maybe you're stressed out. You're not feeling too well. Do you have a lot of pressure? And we know Spencer has a whole lot of pressure. He takes on everybody else's issues as well as his own. The kid needs a stress reliever and needs to, calm down and take it easy. But we know that Spencer, based off this test, is doing well. He just has to take the load off himself. Now, Baker, he goes and he has a conversation with Principal Carter, and he wants to know what's going on, because apparently the players have to pay to play. And, Principal Carter says, look, this ain't back in the day. You know what I'm saying? All our money ain't just going to football. I took the money and I spread it across all the different school programs. And, other schools do the same thing. You're just going to have to deal with it. So now Coach Baker is going to have to figure out a way to make sure his players are good and that they all can play football. Now, we get back to your girl, Vanessa. And this time, she's having a great conversation with Asher. Asher ain't acting all scary. I mean, he's in there working out. They two start talking about Mexico and how they end up hooking up and stuff like this. And of course, she does bring up Olivia and how she was acting weird. But she lets your boy Asher know she's not going to tell Olivia anything. But we know Asher can't trust her. And it's just a matter of time before this secret gets out, not just to Olivia, who already knows, but to everyone else. But Asher, he seems like he trusts her. He's starting to reminisce. He's starting to remember, like, yeah, I remember in Mexico. I remember when you helped me hit that reset button. And I'm telling you right now, this is not going to end well. Now, of course, Coop, she goes and she has a conversation with Layla. She's like, look, why am I not getting money? Of course, Layla has to explain to her, like, look, you know what I'm saying? You have to pay for room and board. I mean, dude, like, we had to pay for food, all these different things. Of course, you didn't get a lot of money. I mean, this is the music industry. Maybe down the line, when you get a little bit bigger, when you drop an album, different things can happen. But of course, Layla is also hit with the fact that her father is stealing from patients. Now we get to your boy Preach. Preach done got soft. You guys let me know, man, because it seemed like your boy Preach is gonna get soft. Reminiscing about him clapping Mo done got him shook all up. He's believing what she's telling him, that look, she's just trying to fix everything. She didn't know what Tyrone was doing. He was there causing a whole lot of issues, and she's back just to be cool with everybody, just to pretty much not cause any issues. But we know that's not true. Preach, you better be smart, or you can count your days, I'm telling you, because you know she's going to come and try to do something eventually. Now, Darnell happens to walk in on Spencer while he's talking to his mom about, of course, Darnell and Chris and who should be the quarterback and stuff like that. Now, of course, he's putting words into Spencer's mouth like, look, okay, so you're going to pick Chris over me. And Spencer once again says, look, that's up to the coach. And Darnell's like, look, so who do you want to pick then? And Spencer doesn't answer the question. But we know that Spencer does pick Darnell down the line, but Darnell's not seeing that. He's just upset and he's angry. Now, Olivia, she has a conversation with Asher, and she's like, look, have you met the new girl? Trying to be funny. She knows the truth, of course. And Asher's like, nah, probably not. Asher, even if Olivia did not know the truth, the things that you're saying and how you're saying it, you're going to get yourself caught up. You have to be smart. But she does know the truth. The sad part is, the big shocker to everyone is going to be once the secret of Spencer and Olivia hooking up. That's what's going to piss off Asher, and it's going to also piss off Layla, in my personal opinion. Now, Layla does have a conversation with Patience. She finds out that her father has been stealing music from her and allowing different artists to use her music. I mean, at first, when this secret was a secret, I thought her dad was pulling some R. Kelly's type stuff, but that's not the case. He was stealing music from Patience. That's just totally messed up, man. But we get back to your boy Billy Baker, and of course he's having this conversation with Spencer. Of course, he apologizes to him and says, look, I'm sorry, I should have listened to you when it came to addressing the teammates. But of course, Spencer tells him, well, you have to figure out who you want to be the QB for the team. And of course, Baker tells Spencer, who do you think I should pick? And as I told you guys earlier, of course, Spencer says Darnell, but they do not show that in the show. Now, Coach Baker finally decides to squash all these issues with Frosto, and he gets to know the kid, lets him know, look, he's been watching, he has a high GPA, he just wants him to play for the team, and that he's going to pretty much pay for everything out of his salary, and he's going to continue to be hard on all of them. The main thing is this: I think your boy going to be a good football player. He is going to get a lot of tough love, but I think he's going to be a guy that's going to carry and help this team out a whole lot. We get to the conclusion of your boy Jordan and JJ, and of course Jordan wins. He is the starting quarterback. He was kind of nervous at first, but he just has to get a little bit more confident in himself. He does have a lot of talent, but he always is questioning his abilities to get the job done. But he listened to his parents, and he stepped up to the plate like he always does. But JJ, he's cool with it. He's a good athlete, good sportsmanship, and the two have no issues at all. Now, Coach Baker decides to choose Chris. And of course, after this decision has been made, we know Darnell's pissed off. He's blaming Spencer for this. He's thinking Spencer has something to do with this, but in reality, Spencer was looking out for you. Spencer was trying to help you out. And of course, Chris, he thinks Spencer tried to help him out, but Spencer lets him know, look, actually, I picked Darnell. I didn't pick you. And then once again, we have issues. I mean, Spencer is always going to have these issues with his teammates. I mean, with everybody. It seems like he cannot catch a break at all. To be honest, I'm surprised Spencer even told Chris that he chose Darnell. But Spencer is a truthful person. He doesn't really like lying like that. And once again, him being truthful is causing issues with a lot of the people that's very close to him. Now, Layla, she goes back to Coop, and this time she takes Spencer's advice. She's going off on Coop, telling Coop, look, you need to make an album. You had small venues. That's why you did not get paid a lot. You can make an album and stick with me, and I can take you to the top. But you have to let me do my job. I did not steal from Patience. My father did. You need to address that with him. But in the meantime, I'm willing to sign Patience as well. So they pretty much squashed everything. No issues there. Now, Coop goes back to Preach and is like, look, what's going on? What happened? And Preach, as I told you guys, has got soft. He says, look, ain't nothing wrong with Tyrone's sister, Mo. She's cool. I mean, she's a girl that's always been 100 with me. She would never lie. And, Coop is like, really? What makes you think she won't lie to you? We know that she has an agenda. She has a motive. Preach does not see that. Sadly, he's going to find out, but it's going to be too late when he's laying on that concrete, just like in the past. So at the end of the day, hopefully Coop keeps her, her awareness up and watches Mo, because you already know she's going to try to avenge her brother's death. Now, we get back to Olivia, and she's acting all weird in front of Layla, and she allows Layla to know the truth about what she saw in Mexico, and that is that Asher was messing around with Vanessa, and that Asher doesn't even know that she was there. He doesn't know that Olivia saw this. Olivia is all back at school trying to act like everything is cool, but deep down inside, she has this secret, right? But I'm telling you right now, it's another reason why Olivia doesn't really want Asher to know, because we know that Olivia has her own secrets as well, and that's messing around with Spencer over the summer. And once that does get out, it's not going to be very pleasant to all the friends and family, right? Then we get to the end of the episode. Coach Baker and Spencer are having a conversation, and of course Spencer wants to know why he chose Chris. And Coach Baker's like, look, yes, you did say choose Darnell, but I had a good judgment, and this is who I chose. I believe that Chris is the best fit as of right now. And Coach Baker was kind of tripping out, because he's like, look, we're probably not going to have no season because there's no players out here trying to help out. But then all the players, well, at least some of the players showed up, and they were helping clean up this field. And it seems like everybody's trying to put this together. This start is going to be very hard for everybody. They have a new coach. Spencer James, of course, has returned. So it's going to be kind of rocky at first, but they're going to put everything together. And I think that chemistry will get better down the line. Overall, was a very solid episode, man. I was happy to watch this episode and review it for you guys. As I said, I'm going to try to drop these recaps for you guys every Tuesday. I would drop them on those Monday nights, but we know the CW, they're very weird, man. Like I said, they don't release their stuff on streaming apps until the next day. And the apps that I use, I have to wait. But I am able to watch the episode. So I may do some things for you guys. If I can't get it out Monday, 9 times out of 10, I will be dropping the recaps for you guys on the Tuesday. But you guys let me know, man. What do you think about the episode? Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. And I will continue to give you guys more All-American content in the future. But let me get out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.